Strider! Welcome back to Pokemon Natural Disasters. In the last part, we obtained the means to cause natural disasters.
Nice. Which one are you going to cause first?
Eco-terrorism, so we get a pass.
Wait. We prevented eco-terrorism, but we can cause natural disasters. That sounds a bit like eco-terrorism if we choose to utilize it.
Yeah.
Yes.
The choice is ours.
Yeah.
The choice is ours and ours alone.
Now, if it were me,
what natural disaster are we going to create first?
Well, see, I'm thinking of like severe
Hurricane
flooding.
Ivan.
Oh. Not just any hurricane, but a specific hurricane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have the means for that kind yet.
I do
We
too.
might be
Hurricane
able
Boo-Boo.
to after today's episode.
Oh,
were you thinking about switching bikes? Okay, no problem. I'll switch bikes for you. May got the acrobike exchange for the Mach bike. I do not like the Mach bike as much, but dear God, do I need it for what we're about to do.
Are we gonna do the...
So here's the thing. We did go up Sky Pillar once before, but the second time you go up, there were a lot more holes in the ground.
Hell yeah.
Excuse me.
Fuck the Sky Pillar the second time, by the way. Jesus Christ.
I like the Sky Pillar.
Do you remember?
Do what? The
21st night of September?
What are you asking me?
Okay, no, there is a
We're
very
all thinking the same
specific...
thing.
There's a very specific floor on the Sky Pillar that requires some of the most precise D-pad inputs imaginable.
I think I remember this when yeah.
I want you to know,
It's the same as in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire.
Okay, so I cut out all the failed attempts to go past that. That shaved 17 minutes off of this part.
Hey,
Oh, wow.
Nor why, mate.
Yeah,
Really
that's...
the Dark Souls.
Dark Souls of Pokemon.
It kind of is.
Ba-ba-bum, 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 bum-bum. Alright, here we go. What even appears in the Sky Pillar? Like it's
Your
Pokemon.
mom.
What the fuck?
A lot of Claymore.
You mean just like regular wild Pokemon?
Yeah.
Shit like Bayonet.
Oh.
Isn't there a Claydol?
I think so, yeah.
Claydol's pretty cool. He evolves into, bigger Claydol.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Like bigger boot.
Yep. Bigger boot.
No, Patrick,
love
that
my
bigger
job.
boot saved our lives!
I love my job.
Dennis.
Sheesh. You see that handling?
Yeah.
Damn. You kind of crazy.
The Mach bike fucking sucks. It's so fast and you can barely control it, and this requires precise movement with the bike you can't control.
30 minutes.
Ready for this?
Yeah.
I'm not. But let's try it again.
Yeah, they really, like...
Never mind.
This game truly is the Dark Souls of bike handling.
Yeah, no, seriously though, watch this,
actually
because,
a little
like,
bit,
what
like-
I'm about to do, like, this was my successful attempt, and dear God, that is so hard to fucking pull off.
Sound that you make when you fall.
Yeah. What sound do you make when you fall, though, Gabe?
Oh, that was the sound that you were thinking.
Just give him a second.
You're gonna fucking
No, that was me falling.
Anyway, here we are at the top of Sky Pillar.
Here we are at the top of Family Guy Pillar.
Who's ready for more legendary hunting?
Well, we got it's not hunting anymore, is it?
We're poaching.
We're gonna punch a
It's a
gigantic...
snake.
Oh, it's a snake! Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom.
What a classic.
The internet really was.
A mistake.
Oh, speaking of old internet things, Gabe.
Huh.
Trogdor is 20 years old.
Oof.
Yeah.
Trogdor. Oof. Wow.
Like
was
about
3
a
years
week
old when that
ago
came out.
from the time of this recording, the original Trogdor video turned 20.
Brilliant.
That's dude, my favorite fucking thing is like in a group of humans, just like remind them of the passage of time.
Real.
Dear God,
Like,
actually,
when did these games come out?
Emerald came out in 2004.
2004. So shit's 19 years old.
Dude, I hate my... No, okay.
All
I'll
right.
post them in general. I'm on another server with like some online friends with them for 10 years. They do this shit to me all the time because they know I'm like low-key paranoid of it. Because I like shared once that like I thought the lamp in my room was like somebody, and ever since then they just do this kind of shit.
You know, actually, I just remembered. I just remembered something. Considering, like I mentioned the Trogdor video, okay, and that would be 2003. All right, so, what a coincidence that what I'm about to describe is also involving something that happened to me in 2003. Okay.
You died.
Yes. No. Okay. So, some years later, we were digging through like a lot of my first grade assignments, and like one of these was like this presentation, and there was a drawing of Homestar Runner on it, even though I had never heard of Homestar Runner at the time of that project.
That's
Wow.
really funny. Actually.
Yeah, no, the actual
Matrix.
explanation is because I do remember this because I just have a really good memory in general. This was a project where I think I was in first grade, okay? This was a thing where like they brought like I want to say it was like a 4th or 5th grader that they brought in, and like basically the teacher asked like the guy to like pitch like a character for all the people in my first grade class to write about, and he said Homestar Runner and drew him on the whiteboard.
Oh.
So there is an explanation for this that actually makes a lot of sense, but I don't know, I just think that's really funny, looking back. It's kind of like, this isn't the same thing,
And you didn't just
but,
draw strong bad?
I went, like, when I looked at some of my, like, some of the home movies from when I was, like, a toddler and whatnot, and baby, all that shit, there's, like, a clip of my uncle, and, like, he's wearing a Final Fantasy shirt. It's just the Final Fantasy logo. I'm just like, oh, shit, I know what that is now.
Babies really do all that shit.
Yeah. Babies really do shit a lot.
They
Yeah.
do, bro. Literally
Especially
ask
when
a
they're-
baby not to shit, and he will fucking look at you confused because he can't understand speech, cry, and then shit.
Especially
throw
when they're
up
not
and
eating
shit.
solid food yet. I don't really get
I just want to. Never mind.
the runs going.
I think he's hungry. Then
babies
why
can't
not
run.
feed him a chili dog? Everyone loves a chili dog. I don't think he can eat solid food. Well, then put it in the blender. Well, if you insist. The chili dog, not the baby!
You ever? I don't know if I should say this at risk of sounding like a psychopath.
Gabe,
I'll probably pass on it. Never mind.
No.
Rayquaza is using extreme
The audience
speed.
will wonder forever.
Hey, Brock,
I'm gonna
that
wonder
sucks.
forever.
It's Chekhov's gun, but I'm a bad writer, so fuck you. Get nothing from me.
hey, Brock, what's extreme speed
It was about
when
to
a
tell us a
Pokemon
story
speed
about
goes to the
Time to
extreme?
put a baby in a blender.
Okay, it's not about like putting a baby in a blender. Okay, well, not as well, because now that just paints me in a bad light, and I realize what I said. Okay, so it's not so much about me putting the baby in the blender. It's like, you know how like,
You're like, I didn't.
you know,
put a baby
okay,
in a
no, you know
blender.
how like baby skulls are like soft.
Okay.
Yes.
Great.
They have
not
fused.
Story.
What if like,
Especially a story that you said might incriminate.
what if there was just like a baby and
Oh no. I
You
already
just,
don't like
like-
this.
wanted to give it like
excited.
a little divot?
What?
What if you
Yeah,
just
you
like
could, you know, there's like
press-
square watermelons.
Yeah, exactly.
Gabe's personalized
want my
FBI
baby to
agent
look like a
breaks down the
Roblox
door
character.
before anything else even happens.
Yeah, like I want my baby to look like a Roblox character, you know?
Well,
Just
okay,
let kids
soft
in school
skull
and then
doesn't mean
cover
their
Minecraft.
whole skull is soft.
No, I know. I just like want to kind of like kind of like squish and mold it a little bit. Just
Have
like,
you guys seen how babies have a cone head right when they're born?
yeah.
It's
Like
insane.
can we just keep
Yeah,
that?
it makes me
Like,
want to punch him.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Makes me want to use them like a lance or a javelin.
Yeah.
This video is not staying up on YouTube.
Look, okay, like I don't mean like I want to like go to like a hospital nursery and just like see a baby that's not mine and just like, you know.
So you're saying you'd like to do it to your own baby?
Well, no, what I'm saying is like I don't want to do it to a baby because that's not nice. But like if somebody handed me a baby that they didn't want anymore, but was going to another family, and all I had to do was like watch it for like a week.
You would not do that because that would be bad.
I might do that.
Why?
And just
Just
tell
go,
them the
like,
baby came
Play-Doh.
like that. That's what I mean,
Why?
bro. Like,
Baby came like that, no returns.
I'm not gonna see the baby ever again. And you know what? Like,
No.
squish.
I'm sorry.
come
No,
on,
I don't agree with that.
All right, that's fine. And then he didn't agree with that.
Whack.
Okay, hang on a second, Gabe.
What?
You said "and then" the moment "and then" appeared on the screen.
Yeah, the hard read.
And then.
The hard.
The hard read. Because you're reading
I
the
am,
text on the
Rainbow.
screen.
I'm reading the text on the screen. My fellow Americans, I am telling you now that I am reading the text on the screen.
Anyway, I think this should have been something that was set off recording.
No. I want my FBI guy to know.
He would have
That-
still known
I
because it
want
would
him
be
to
on the
watch.
internet.
I mean, it's
I
better
want my
than
FBI guy
the.
to know right
segue.
now that if somebody handed me a baby that wasn't going to be theirs in the near immediate future, and the people who were taking out the baby don't know what the baby looks like, I would alter the baby's.
It's the perfect crime.
And I want Gabe's
Who's
personal
gonna tell on
FBI
you? The
agent to
baby?
know that Gabe is doing a bit because Gabe doesn't actually want to get in trouble.
Abe is trying to make this as explicit as possible that he is not joking.
Yes.
I like how they added Braille into this game for
Yeah.
God damn it,
know
yes.
all those people who can read Braille on a screen.
Let me just run my fingers across the
Oh
screen.
yeah, also I
Oh.
caught a Wailord and Relicanth because you need them for this.
Yeah, I just noticed your party. I was like, wait, what the fuck? Oh, it's the Reggie hunting. Very nice.
Yeah. What do you think the Braille was all about, huh?
I don't know. I just thought maybe this was for blind people.
Yeah, gotta make the game accessible, you know.
Yeah, Pokemon. Yeah, fuck God of War accessibility features. Pokemon Emerald had it in the bag.
Yeah. Only game to use Braille.
I remember when I was a kid, my brother was really into the Reggies, and so he learned Braille. But it didn't really occur to him that that you would not read it with your eyes.
Yeah,
So
you
he
read
only learned how to read it with
By
his
touch.
eyes. No, with his eyes.
Oh.
Not by touch.
That's really funny.
And so then he was like, "Oh yeah, I
Not the
can read
point.
Braille." And somebody's like, "Oh, whoa, that's crazy! Like, how'd you learn to do that? You know, I didn't realize your finger was I don't know." She said something that implied "Oh yeah, you know,
Yeah.
this is
Anyway, I do wanna explain this to Carrie
It was
basically. So there's a specific trio of legendary Pokemon in this game. They're called the Reggie Trio because all of their names start with Reggie.
Yeah, they're all named Reginald.
Yes.
Finding them is extremely cryptic because because one, it counts on the idea of you being able to decode Braille, and two, it just has stupid stuff like you need a Wailord and a Relicanth in your party in very specific sections on the menu. That
Right.
I'm pretty sure the game does not tell you about that either.
I bet if you could read Braille, you'd know.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're right.
It's I mean, what are the odds that a kid has seen Braille before? I mean, it's on, at least when I was in elementary school, every single classroom sign had Braille on it.
Yeah.
I knew what it
Yeah.
was.
Me too.
Yeah,
I
you're
would
right,
have
they
known what
did.
it was, but not how
Like,
to.
I found
decoded.
this thing with some guide I had. It was like a paper guide.
Yeah, but
like
you
a
didn't
book.
play Gen 3 until years later.
Yeah, I know.
Wait a minute.
Well, what? I was in like 3rd grade.
Is Braille the same in America and Japan?
I
Is
thought
there
it was just based on
Japanese
English
Braille?
letters. Okay, the
Yeah,
I'm
Japanese
going
version.
to say
Okay.
no because
The languages are different.
the languages are very different just in sheer structure.
Plus,
Yeah, 'cause
I wouldn't
Braille
figure
was
as much
one-to-one
because there's like ASL, JSL,
Yeah,
GSL,
yeah, exactly.
SSL. Yeah. So.
Yeah, secure shell.
Yep. Spanish sign language. I know a friend who knows. Fuck. They know ASL. They know SSL, and they know one other one. I can't remember what it is.
It's
Maybe
actually really uncommon to find somebody who's bilingual in a sign language.
I know, which
Yeah.
is why it's like fucking crazy. Because they're like, they're also like verbally bilingual too. They speak
Yeah.
English and Spanish, and then so they just picked up because they also kind of already knew ASL, but they like really hunkered down on it. And he does like, he is very well off financially because he does like verbal translating and like he gets like flown out to like really big events to do like sign language translating and stuff too. So
Have you seen the sign language interpreters at like rap concerts?
Yes, dude, I saw
Oh.
the one with Tech 9. That shit was
Dude,
crazy.
they
Oh my God,
fucking-
Tech
They
9?
fucking jammed, dude. They
That's
came into-
insane.
Yeah,
How would
there
you
was, like,
keep up
someone
with
that-
that?
There was someone at a
Wow.
concert of fucking Tech 9, and she was just going fucking
I
crazy.
didn't know this existed, but I'm not surprised now that I know.
Yeah.
How would you keep up? Like, oh my
I
god.
don't know, bro.
That has to be like
there
an
is this
entire
thing that,
art
like, all
form of its
languages
own,
encode
rapping and sign language.
information at vaguely the same rate.
Yeah,
I just meant because he speaks so freaking fast.
he does.
Because he's like one of the fastest rappers.
Yes, sir. And one of the fastest speakers in America as well.
Yeah. I believe that.
Dude, there she is. It's man, she's on her bike,
Yeah.
which is short for
She
bicycle.
stops really quickly. I'm surprised that she's not
Man.
plagued by inertia.
Lunges forward. Narp.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Narp.
Narp. Darn even think about it.
She's just got abs of steel.
She does.
Yeah.
Holy shit. It's Shantae.
Hmm.
Look, we're fighting Trap Pinch.
Ooh, babe.
We're just gonna kill him.
We're just gonna kill him.
And
He wrote
really
his name in
knows.
the Death Note.
Yep.
Yeah.
Babe.
I like the fucking Columbo meme.
Oh, the Death Note one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Who's that gangly looking fella?
Oh, you can just call me detective.
shaking the death note, like he's written his name like 9 times. Oh, you can just call me.
I don't know about you, but something like that drives some people to righteous violence. What'd you say your dad did for a living again?
What is that joke? Actually, I've never seen Death Note or read. Or
His
seen.
dad's a police officer.
Ah,
Yeah.
He's like the chief of police.
the chief of police.
Mm-hmm.
No money of police.
All right, next time on Smash Team Games, we watch Death Note, the anime, just to
That's
piss off
actually-
Carrie.
Oh my god.
We watched just season 1.
Potato chip.